Hey guys, it's Cheesy here, and today I'm going to be bringing you how to do all the dekes in NHL 15 on PS4. So, I've seen a lot of Xbox One tutorials, and they did include some PS4 like controls, but they didn't actually go in depth about them, so that's what I'm going to be doing here today. This is PS4, and so now I'm going to be showing you how to do all the dekes. So let's start with the loose puck dekes. There are about 5 or maybe 4, well, I don't know, there's around 4 to 6 loose puck dekes. So let's get into them. First up, we have the right windmill. In order to do this, you hold the hold L1, excuse me, and you move the right stick to the right. That's why it's called the right windmill. So you just hold L1, right stick to the right, and you do this little animation. It's a quick windmill, and it kind of, I guess, would be good for beating one defender. And next up, we have the left windmill. In order to do this, you hold L1 and move the right stick to the left. Now, if you have a right-hander, you would switch up these controls opposite, or if it's a specific deke that doesn't need that. But for these kind of dekes, you do need to switch it up if you're using a right-handed player. As right now I'm using Andrew Kopitar, who is shoots left. So once again, to do the left windmill, you hold L1, move the left stick to the left, and you do that animation. Alright guys, and the next loose puck deke I'm going to show you is the jump. In order to do this, you hold L1 and move the right stick up. The one thing I found is that you have to time this right or you don't do it right, and you have to flick the right stick up. Don't hold it or you'll just go into the backhand or something. So you just do that and you jump up. I guess it's to jump over some defenders laying on the ice or something. But yeah, that's that. And then the next deke is the kick deke. In order to do this, you hold L1 and flick the right stick down and you kick it to your stick. It's a pretty efficient move to use in a shootout or something. It's a quick move. I don't really see it getting around any defenders, but I can see it fooling a goalie or something. So I'd recommend this in a shootout. And once again, L1, flick the right stick down. And the last of the loose puck dekes, guys, is the through the legs deke. The way I do it is that I just move my right stick down to the left if you're right-handed, or down to the right down to the left if you're left-handed, or down to the right if you're right-handed. But down to the left for Kopitar, and then I just tap L1 and he goes through the legs. There's also another way to do it where you like move the right stick down and then hit L1 at the same time, but the easier way for me is I just go into this position and tap L1, and that's how you do the between the legs deke. Alright guys, so next up we have the not the loose puck dekes, the quick dekes. And in order to do that, in order to do these, you have to just hold L1 and use the left stick, and there's only 2 of these. There used to be a lot more last year, but in order to do these, you hold L1, well, there's 2 different kinds, as I said. In order to do the first one, you hold L1 and move the left stick to the right. That does that animation. I guess that would be good for beating one defender. I couldn't see these moves beating more than one defender, as like they're not big enough and they don't cover enough ice, but it's a small move that I guess is pretty efficient. Once again, L1, left stick right. And then for the second quick deke, which is kind of like a cut to the left, you hold L1, left stick to the left. And you just kind of do that animation. I guess, for example, if you were skating up here, you'd do that and then cut around, then you'd come in from the side and hopefully score. And once again, it's L1, left stick to the left. Alright guys, so now let's get into the skill stick dekes with the right stick. They were introduced this year as EA put in the new Superstar skill stick. So I believe there are 2 dekes for this, one of them being a toe drag and the other being like a backhand, forehand glide or something. So the first one is a toe drag. In order to do this, you need to, from left to right on the right stick, you need to do a semicircle. So you start on the left and do a semicircle to the right, and you do that toe drag. And if you're right-handed, you do it the opposite way. So, and then, so once again, semicircle from left to right. And next up, we have the backhand to forehand glide. In order to do that, you do a semicircle from the right to left instead of left to right. And if it's for a right-hander, it's left to right. But once again, in order to do this for a left-handed player, it's a semicircle from the right side of the right stick to the left side of the right stick. And for a left-handed, then for a right-handed player, it'd be the opposite way. Alright guys, so that's the end of like the complicated dekes. Then we have a few others here. In order to do the leg kick, you have to click R3. R3 is basically just the right stick. You just push down on it, and it does either like a fake shot or a leg kick. In order to do the fake shot, you have to hold down on the left stick, and like that, I guess, makes the player do the fake shot. And there's another deke where you just tap L2 and you do a spinorama. There's two kinds of spinoramas, the backhand spinorama and the forehand spinorama. The forehand one looks like that, and the backhand one looks like that. So I hope this helps, guys, and I hope that there are more PS4 players for NHL 15, and I hope you can do these dekes in game and they'll help you. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.